Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Genesis if you're new, and this is Wealthy on Purpose. And in today's video, you guys, I am going to be doing my largest cash stuffing yet. I will be cash stuffing $2,160. I had some surprise income come up and I'm super excited to allocate this money. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you go ahead and click this like button. Also, if you want to join a loving and supportive community, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel here at Wealthy on Purpose. And a quick introduction, if you don't know me or if you're new, my name is Genesis. I'm a 20-year-old cash budgeter. I'm a fiance, a dog mom, a college student, just trying to make it all work out. You feel me? Like with these finances, we're trying to get our stuff together. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started in today's video. And as always, you guys, we're going to start with my wallet. I do have some unfortunate news I need to share with you guys before we dive in. So first off, my cash stuffing wallet actually broke. Like, it just popped. And I was really sad about that. So if you guys have any suggestions of wallets or cash stuffing, like wallets for on the go, please let me know down below because I'm kind of sad about it. It's still functional, it just doesn't stay closed, which is kind of sad. And then also I burned my hand. I was making breakfast for me and my fiance and completely burned my hand on the oven rack, and it looks horrific. So hopefully you guys can't see it that badly or that much, but yeah, I do want to let you guys know so you guys aren't concerned or anything. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive right into my wallet. So first things first, we are going to start with receipts. If you're new to cash budgeting, this is your first ever video, I always like to share. I use Fetch Rewards to get rewards for all the points that all the receipts that I spend. Every time you get a receipt, you'll be able to cash in some points in the app for Fetch, which I'll leave a video playing here. And once you get enough points, you'll be able to cash in gift cards from a variety of different places. So I definitely recommend, and it's what I'm doing. So that's awesome. No coins this week, you guys. What's going on? I love like putting my coins in my coin jar, but nothing to do this week. And let's go ahead and just start this stuffing off right. So I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to be getting $40 today. I did have a surprise income. So at being a college student, I get a scholarship every like 5 months, which usually ranges from like $3,000 to $5,000 depending. And I already received my scholarship for the fall. However, I got an additional one. And so they deposited $1,600 extra dollars. So that is what we are cash stuffing along with paycheck number 1 for November. So my personal spending money now has 20, 40, 50, which is the most I've ever had in my spending envelope, y'all. Y'all know I only keep $10 to put a cute little limit on myself, but you got to treat yourself every once in a while, right? Household is going to be getting 10. I just did a huge Target like haul thing, so I don't really need much. I have a lot of new and exciting things coming for November. I can't wait to share in this video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Sage and Cairo is going to be getting $35, so 20, 30, and 5. So they actually need food, but they still have some. So we're just going to keep stuffing until we have to give them some food. So Sage and Cairo have 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, 35. So 135 in their envelope. Their food is pretty expensive, so I'm not mad at that amount. I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys seen my community posts today. I posted like share something that made you smile this week. So I do want to share that like while I'm talking right now. So groceries is getting $60. So something that made me smile this week, I was just at work today and it's the reason I made the post. And this lady walks in and she's like, do you guys like Starbucks? And I was like, oh yeah, you know. And I don't know if I've ever shared this with you guys, but I actually don't like coffee. I only like tea. I love drinking tea. I'm a huge tea drinker. And I was like, sure, because I don't mind coffee. It's just not my preferred choice. Groceries has 50, 60, 70. So $70 in groceries. It's not my preferred choice, and I was like, sure. And she was just like, yeah, I'm handing out coffee today. And it was just so kind because I was like, oh my God, like she went and purchased extra coffees. Like she had a whole like drink tray full of coffee and was just like walking around giving it to people. So I was like, that's really kind. So I really appreciated her for that. One thing I do want to put aside, which I don't think I actually had an envelope for, is gas. It's also getting $60. I am going to stuff my gas again. So yeah, I'm going to put this to the side because this will be an envelope I need to create. So that's that. Miscellaneous is going to be getting a 10. So yeah, it's always good to be kind, you guys. Like, spread kindness. It made me like do something nice for someone today as well. So that's just what I wanted to share with you guys. For sure, eating out is not getting stuffed, and Oscar, he is getting $40 of spending money as well. So this is the stuffing for the first week of November, and I do have some plans, which I'm really excited about in terms of our sinking funds and just goals and stuff. So that is going to wrap it up for my wallet for the week, and we're going to move on to short-term sinking funds. This is my short-term sinking fund binder, so let's go ahead and dig in. But I hope your guys' week is going well. So my question of the week, you guys, because I'm going through a few different dilemmas. Rent is going to be getting 75, 50, 75. So rent now has 50, 75. So me and my fiance, I'm about to graduate college, and I kind of want a house, you guys. Like, that is what my savings challenge is for, and I'm saving up for a house. And is there any tips that you have, or have you moved into a house that you just have in general, like home buying tips, even if it's about like decorating a home, financing a home, like buying a home? Like, what are your general tips? Because my knowledge is not very extensive. Beauty is getting a 20. So beauty now has 20, 30, 40. My knowledge isn't that extensive, and I see a lot of people on here that have homes and they stuff for things like lawn care and just like other things. And I'm just truly curious, like, what are some things I need to like prepare myself for? Now, we're not moving in the next like 3 or 6 months. I'm thinking like in a year, but it's still something I'm looking to do. So groceries is going to be getting $40. Yeah, I'm looking to do it in the near future. So groceries has 20, 40, 50. $50 in groceries. It's just the grocery sinking fund. I did want to bulk up my short-term envelopes a little bit more, just because I feel like these don't get a lot of love. Like, I love my long-term binder and I'm just attached to it. Household is getting a 20. So household now has 20, 30. I'm attached to my long-term sinking funds, and I truly don't try to spend a lot in these ones, so I really wanted to make this a priority. Sage and Cairo is getting 45, so let's go ahead and pull this out. 20, 45. So Sage and Cairo now have 20, 40, 65, 70. So they have $70 in their sinking fund. And my husky's birthday, Sage, her birthday is in November actually, so in a few weeks, and she's a husky, and we plan on taking her to the snow. She's just so cute, and she's 3, and she's been to national parks, she's been to the ocean, she's been, you know, since we live in California, we do a lot of traveling, especially with our pets. We always bring them along, but she's never been to the snow, and she's obviously a snow dog, and so we are so hyped, and we want to take her to the snow to see her experience. She is such a character, you guys, and having a husky is definitely a one-in-a-lifetime experience. Date night is going to be getting $30, so 20, 30. And date night now has 20, 31, and my $2 bill that I will never spend, never. Oh, so many things I wanted to talk to you guys about in this video, and now that I'm here, I'm just like, my brain is not there. Personal hygiene is going to be getting $60, so 50, 60. And this is another one I wanted to bulk up. We use this one really often. My fiance gets his haircut every 2 weeks, and if I ever need like anything for like skincare or anything like that, I like to make sure we have money in here. So that's that. Graduation is actually getting skipped. Clothing though is going to be getting $30, so a 20 and a 30. I mean a 20 and a 10. So 30 is all clothing has. Especially the ones that had nothing. I wanted to make sure they got stuffed. So there we go. I do want to know, like, what are some of your guys' goals for November? I am starting a new challenge that you guys will see at the end of this video, and I'll talk more about like what it's about and everything. But my main goal is saving and investing. Like, I really want to start focusing on that. YouTube is getting a 10. So YouTube now has $15. And for any of you guys that are subscribed to my other channel, thank you guys so much. I do have another channel where I'm starting a podcast just talking about my feelings, and what I do on that channel is I'll do a journal prompt and I'll talk about like what I'm doing and just kind of self-discovery and motivational stuff. So if that's something you're into, make sure you check that out. It's always linked down below. And I'm so excited. I cannot wait to do a giveaway on this channel, like on my cash stuffing channel. I want to give away either like a cash prize or like a binder or something. Like, let me know what you guys would want or some things you guys love for giveaways, because I just love to give and I don't really need a reason, but I just feel like that would be so cool. Long Day is going to be getting an additional 5, so Long Day has $10 now. One of you guys was asking me, like, do I keep track of what comes in or out? And I do, but it's very vague. It's not like a super detailed like way that I track it. I just track everything that goes in for the month, and I track the end of the month or the end of the week, sorry, and what that amount is. So I can just have like a number, like how much it is, to see like, am I overspending more than I need to, and stuff like that. But I don't do every single transaction, just because simply, you guys, I don't have that much time. Like I sit down once or twice a week and really do everything I need to do, and then that's about it. I just kind of leave my envelopes alone. Next, we have debt, and this is getting $4.50. So I know you guys are like, girl, what? Like, what do you mean debt? We just paid it off in the last video. So we did. I don't have any more credit card debt, which is hallelujah. But I was going through my bills and going through my budget, and my phone bill is extremely high. And I noticed that our phones are not paid off, which is kind of a funny story, and I'm going to explain it. But it costs $400 to pay off the phones, and then I can switch carriers because I'm being overcharged. I think I pay like over like $120 almost a month just for 2 phones. Like, it's insane, and I'm kind of over it. So with this scholarship money, I was like, I want to pay that off too so we can switch carriers. I want to go to Mint Mobile, so if you guys have any experience with them, please let me know. But their lines are like $15 a line, and I'm like, that aligns with me and my budget. So debt has 1, 2, 3, 450. So $450 is gonna go to paying that off. But the story behind it is, so I moved out of my parents' house at 18, so 3 years ago roughly, and Gifts is getting a 10. And when I moved out on my first day, like in my new apartment, like the Wi-Fi guy comes, and Gifts now has 1025. The Wi-Fi guy comes and he's like, you know, installing your Wi-Fi, whatever. And we have this deal. He's like, basically when you sign up with our Wi-Fi, you can get like 2 new phones, like basically free. And I was like, okay, well, you know, that would be nice, but I'm not really in the mood. Not in the mood, but it was a lot going on. Like, I was literally just moving in. Like, me and my family, we had boxes in our hands, going in and out of the house. And I was like, this is just not the time for like signing up for something. I was like, no, thank you. And they just would not leave. So they, like, when I said no, they went to my fiance and they're like telling him about it. And he's a very like non-confrontational person. Like, he's not going to tell you like, shut up, I don't want it. But he's just gonna like listen. And so he was like listening to them and like whatever. Miscellaneous now has 10, 15, 21. So $21 in miscellaneous. And that is gonna wrap it up for this binder. So yeah, he's like talking about like, oh, you know, like this is like our plan thing or whatever. And my fiance was kind of just like, okay, I get it, but there's not much like we can do right now, because they were asking for like certain documents that were all packed up in boxes, and it was just really complicated. So when I tell you that those people did not leave my house until like 7:30, they didn't leave until 7:30. And then they said like we wouldn't have, like these phones were free or whatever. The first bill comes and the lady told us that our payment would be like 70. Our first bill comes and it was like 150, and I was like, absolutely not. And ever since then they're like, nope, you can't like do anything about it, and it's just so frustrating. So if you have AT&T, or if you like AT&T, I give it to you, because with me, my experience was not good at all. Like we were like, oh, you know, we can't really deal with this right now, and they were like, oh yeah, you can, like it's fine. Like they were so persistent, and it was just, it was a lot. Especially on the first day that you move in. Like moving is such a tough thing, and they just, it was a lot. So now we're in our long-term sinking funds, and card tags got 10. So card tags now has 50, 70, 85. So we have 85 in card tags. But yeah, you guys, so that's why I have to pay that money off, because, and the craziest thing is like, we traded our phones, I guess. Like it was like a trade-in thing, and basically got nothing for it. Like I feel like they just stole our phones from us. I could barely tell you what was going on that day. So we are skipping on down to anniversary, which is getting a 25. I actually created a challenge for this one, so I'll be introducing that next video. So anniversary is getting a 25. But yeah, it was not a good experience, so we got to pay that off. So anniversary now has 20, 35, 40. So $40 an anniversary. And our anniversary is in January. It's right after Christmas. And we've decided we're going to go to the coast, have dinner, walk around, shop a little bit, and then come home. Like we live pretty close to the beach, and we love the water and stuff. And so it'll be a nice just getaway, me and my fiance. And it's our first anniversary engaged, actually, so that should be fun. And get dinner and just enjoy each other's company. We've known each other for 8 years now, and so it's really just fun to hang out with my best friend. On to emergency. Emergency is going to be getting a 20, and this actually is going to complete a challenge. So this is the challenge, and it just needs 5, 10, 15, 20. So we are about to be done with this one. This one was just a fun one. I think I started this like, I don't even remember when I started this one, but just to have extra emergency money on hand. It's one thing to have it like in the high yield savings, but if you have just like a small emergency you don't want to pull from the high yield savings from, I feel like it's nice to just have like emergency money on hand. So I'm just going to be adding to this slowly but surely. I love mushrooms. This little guy, he's gonna go on my little collection. I'm collecting like all of my savings trackers that I complete, because one, they're cute, and two, it shows me like how much money I can actually save if I put my mind to it. So there we go. We've saved $85, or we should have $85 from doing the savings tracker. And I just make this myself, nothing too fancy or anything like that. So grand count for emergency is 50, 70, 85. Perfect. So that's really exciting, because I try to choose a sinking fund every month or two and just focus on it so that I don't forget about sinking funds. It's super easy to do that. Like it's very easy to forget about sinking funds. So we are gonna move on down to holidays, which is my Christmas envelope, and this is getting $200 today. So with the holidays coming up, y'all, the grind is on. Like Christmas shopping has begun, full effect. Let me know if you guys have shopped any good deals or anything you recommend in terms of Christmas shopping hacks and things like that. So holidays now has 100, 200, 300, 20. Bye, that's not 320. Restart. Holidays has 100, 200, 300, 10, 20. So 320 in holidays, which is good. It's like we don't have any kids. We do have pets and we do get them Christmas gifts. Please let me know if you get your pets Christmas gifts. I literally wrap my dogs Christmas gifts. They have like a little stocking and everything. Like they are truly my babies. And we do Christmas shop for them, which is fantastic. And let's see, we're also stuffing renewals, which is getting 65. Perfect. So 50, 65. And we're going to go ahead and add it to this 10. So renewals now has 50, 60, 75. 75 in renewals. I actually had to apply to graduate and it was $70. So this money will be getting taken back to the bank. And the last one I'm doing in this one is investments, which is getting 25. So this is something I'm starting this month with our credit cards paid off, and super important that we start investing young because I want to retire a millionaire, okay? A billionaire if I can. So investments has $25 in it. I'm not sure how I should do this, like if I should just deposit it once a month. I feel like that would be the most reasonable just because I want it to like build a little bit before I invest it. But let me know what you do, or if you do invest. If you don't invest, is that something you're kind of looking into? Definitely something for me. So awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and close up the long-term sinking funds. Lastly, we are moving into my savings binder. I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited. So we have a little bit to talk about in here, which I'm really happy about. I'm like cheesing from ear to ear. Okay, so I paid off my credit card debt, which was a huge accomplishment. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to start a savings challenge because I was paying a lot in minimum payments and I could save that money elsewhere. And so I decided to do a monthly savings challenge. I know people have like full binders of this, and that's something I plan to do in 2024. But I will be doing it for the end of this year, and I'm going to choose an animal each month. And this animal is actually inspired by the children that I work with. So if you're new to this channel, I work with autistic children, and one of my kids, actually two of them, are so obsessed with dinosaurs. It's like the cutest thing in the world, and they just love everything dinosaurs. And I've like fallen in love with them. I think they're so cute. Like sometimes their little shirts that they wear, I'm like, that is so adorable. And so they inspired this savings tracker, but it's just, I believe it is $150 for the month. So it's not a super hard challenge. And we're just going to color in the dinosaur based on his kind of number for the week. And so we're going to do, I cashed up 4 times a month minimum. And so that's just what I'm going to keep it to. And I'm going to incorporate this in my budget. So there it is again. He's so cute. And yeah, I was like, I have to do it based on them because they're just the cutest little kids ever. And they make my day, like they really do. And so yeah, we're going to be doing our little dinosaur, which is so exciting. So let's go ahead. We are stuffing $50 in this challenge. So let's go ahead and color him. I want to do green. So let's make him green. Yeah, a lot of my clients, we're like besties, I swear. Like obviously I'm there to do like therapy with them, and that's amazing, but you really do build a bond with your clients and you learn the things they love, and it's just so exciting. It's a really beautiful thing to do, and I'm so happy that I started doing it because I used to be a manager at Jamba Juice, and there was nothing wrong with that. It just didn't fill my cup as much. Like I was like drained. Customer interaction isn't always the easiest thing in the world, especially if you have like outside things going on, but working with kids, it can be very refreshing. And yeah, so they inspired this savings challenge. Let me know if you have any suggestions or a favorite animal that you would love a savings challenge or you'd like to see me do. I have a few other ones I think would be perfect for it, but we'll see. I'll make those once I do my monthly budgets. So let's go ahead and give them a nice little color. I love to color, you guys, and so this is just another reason for me to indulge in that. It is actually very therapeutic. Just like focus on something. But I also did a community post asking you guys if you had reached your goals for the year, and I am so proud of you guys, like truly so proud of anyone who has reached any goals at this point. I started cash stuffing, and to me that's like a huge thing because I would have just been in debt, miserable, not being able to, like, you know, get in a place where I feel comfortable talking about money and just dealing with my money in a productive way. And so I'm really proud of myself just for starting this whole journey and truly committing to it. And so that's one thing I'm proud of. And I'm also proud that we were able to pay off our credit card debt because that was really weighing over our head. But if you haven't seen that post, make sure you check it out so you're able to share your post. I try to make community posts so we can truly relate to each other as a community. And I colored in the 20, now I'm coloring in 30. So I think YouTube is all about community and being together and supporting each other through all of our highs and lows. So even if you haven't met those goals yet, you still have time. And if you don't do it this year, you're taking all the steps you can so far. So proud of you guys for that. So this is our little guy so far. We have another 50 left, and we have another 50 left on his little thing. So this is the start. I'm so excited. So our November savings challenge now has $50. And I just can't wait to have like a whole binder full of like little animals. I just feel like that would be so cute. So he goes in there. So that is that. And then we also have my big savings challenge. So in the month of October, I stopped the savings challenges just because I was trying to pay off debt and I just needed like that focus, that extra money to get me over the edge. But now we are in a better place and we're able to save a little bit more. So I did dedicate $700 to go towards savings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So $700 to go towards this challenge, which means we're getting a placeholder, you guys. I'm so excited. So 500, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. So that's going to get swapped out. 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70. So that is the amount for the savings challenge. Let's go ahead and color in the tracker. I know we haven't seen this in a minute, but this is the current status, and we're just going to color an update. I am going to speed this up so this video isn't too long, but yeah, let me go ahead and color this in. This is the new current status. If you're new, yeah, my dogs took a chunk out of the side, but I'm determined on finishing this. The goal for the challenge is 2,756. I have been overstuffing here and there, so we'll see what we come up with at the end, but let's give this another grand count so we are able to put it back. I am going to substitute it for a placeholder though, so let me grab that. Okay, so here is our placeholder that I'm going to take, and this money will be taken back to the bank. So we have 2, 3, 4, 500 that needs to go to the bank. And this $500 placeholder is already in the bank. So, okay. So we have $1,000, 1, 2, so 1,200, 20, 40, 60, 70. So 1,270 is now in our savings challenge, and this money will be going towards the down payment on our house. So I'm super excited to see how much we can keep growing and just, you know, getting and reaching our goals as quickly as possible. Savings is a huge part of why we cash stuff and just our priority. So I'm really, really excited to see that. And yeah, you guys, that is going to go ahead and wrap it up for today's video. I know today's video was a lengthy one. There was just too much to talk about. Like the beginning of a month, I get so excited. Everything is just, oh, it's amazing. I start new stuff. So these are your affirmations I want to leave you with. Start this month with a fresh mind. Do not forget how much you are worth. There is no dollar sign or money amount or anything that could put a price tag on how amazing you are. Continue to be you. Continue to flow and move through this world with joy. Spread kindness and make someone smile. Just make someone's day, and I promise it will come back around. So thank you guys so much for sticking around and coming around for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this lengthy cash stuffing. We did stuff a little bit more, which I'm really excited about. But yeah, thank you all that you do, and I can't wait to talk to you guys in the comments. So with that, I will see you in the next one. All right, you guys, bye.